40 down there. I also like the Shen for another reason, which is I think TSM have played better and better the more they can focus on bot lane. It's 2 games in a row now. We get Pantheon support for Sword Art to let him play.
Their bot lane could be in trouble here. If they can't actually clear out some minions and get level 2, Spica's going to hit 3 here, and you could get dove.
And they really could. Here comes the attempt. They need to knock down a couple more minions. They're not going to get it, so there's the big combo. The flash is not going to matter. First blood already in there for Lost, and Destiny's in a bad spot as well. However, the health bars are getting a little bit low. They can reset the turret. They will not get much more out of this, but what a beautiful start to this game. TSM focusing on bot lane. They get a first blood at 2. So not going to happen. TSM getting a very early dragon now at 5:48. That's a pretty nice dragon. But Herald's coming up in 20 seconds, and that's likely to be the next focus.
Spica is here. Destiny's going for this play, but Spica is going to make a bigger difference than this level 5 Alistar will.
They find the stun, but Huni had to flash away, so now Spica's going to try, finds the charge, is going to fear him backwards. Ulti comes down from the Camille, and Destiny just has nowhere to go. The fear was going to be too much for him, is going to get dropped off the table, and now Revenge, yeah, good luck. You've got Xerxes nearby, so you can maybe go for a bit, but get stunned right in front of the turret. Revenge forced to flash away from the play he went for. If TSM are winning the Shen side of the map, like, imagine the side where the Shen can join at the drop of a hat. Like, this is just TSM in complete control.
They're looking really, really good. They're having a pretty strong early game here for themselves. Both dragons taking it on very early. Pantheon looking for an ulti top.
Straight up 2-on-2, Pulverize, and the Shen. Here we go. They won the bottom side. They're going to win this one, even through the ulti. There is just no way out.
The early Bramble, pick up the Frostfire. It allows you to win these melee matchups for longer than normal, but does have a little bit less utility than some of the other options.
Pulverize lands. Xerxes running away. This is already. Otherwise, it's bleeding all across the map. Top lane finally took some damage, may have at most lost a plate, but that's a great taunt. Huni gonna lock him right up, can't go any farther. Kill number 5, TSM.
As soon as the ult is ready, you want to look to make that play. TSM have been on point with it and are cruising in this game.
It looked really ugly, but yeah, they took the game to TL. They are taking the game to Immortals. Sure, you lost a turret, but honestly, you're taking so much.
You can actually just scrap pretty effectively with Revenge.
Yeah, I mean, he's already looking pretty good. The CS is pretty equal, but obviously his actual income is much higher.
Because if you start roaming too much on Insanity, if you're the Orion and you're trying to run around the map, Victor has such effective wave clear that you're going to be losing your mid lane tower, right? If there's a short fight where they barely miss out on that extra damage, that's when you know those builds really could have changed the swing of things. But thus far, TSM cruising. Gonna look for a play here on bot side, though.
All right, they get the Shen ult out. They snipe him down to half HP. The swirl seed's not gonna land at all. It hits minions and nothing else. And Revenge got ignited, gets dropped down to half health. Had to walk away from that one. Bot lane turret dies. TSM already got turret number 3, and PoE probably gonna knock down turret number 4. So TSM increase their lose their base until they force Huni to join. Dealing damage to the Dragon. They really can't delay any longer. They just must keep the pressure on. Here comes Spica with Huni coming around. They find the first bit of a dunk. Insanity going to flash away. Shockwave on the 2. The redive comes across. Lost over the top as well. Xerxes gets 1, and it's time to kite away. It's a 1-for-1 fight so far. Sorta at 5 health, but lives. And TSM are winning the fight by 3 kills to 1 now, as Xerxes and Revenge are now just running away. You have to imagine if he had 5 more damage, they get 1 more kill, and it looks a little bit nicer. But at the end of the day, the Ocean Drake is going to be knocked down here pretty easily. It is a 4v2 on the map. Stardust running back over, has his ulti. Xerxes, you're flashless, you're ulti-less. This is not a dragon you're going to get. You're not going to make it happen. They can try with the Swirl Seed. It's not going to come through. Ocean Drake.
You would have liked the other build, but
My Harvester's Stopwatch. It's a good build. Just do that. Anyway, yeah, there's a fight going on. They're going to go for the play right now to speak. Half HP already. Big damage there. Going to go for the re-engage, and wow, he's deleted. He's just gone.
So the Baron isn't that threatening, right? You can kind of tank it up and just heal through it. They have Power Heal and Sword Art zoning. They want to force a fight here. They know Xerxes also has no flash, so he can't even get to the pit.
Oh, big Shockwave finds him a single kill in a second. At least there's some follow-up in Immortals. Can they get more out of the 4v3?
You're so far behind, you have to buy these items, but as a result, your DPS is also lower, so it's like, how are you ever going to kill this level 16 Huni who's closing in on 3 items here and has Ocean Soul?
Right, yeah, and yes, you have to do it, but yeah, you went Mortal Reminder instead of what, maybe a Phantom Dancer or something, and okay, maybe you say we should have forced someone else. Like, they do have Healing Cut on the Lilia now. They've got it on the Camille for a while, so 3 people with sources. Maybe not wrong to make sure that you can always apply the cut, but yeah, you'd love to have a more efficient build if you could help it. That just is more pure damage, but sometimes it's just what you're forced to do here.
Kill him. He's just going to turn and fight.
Taunts in. Revenge has to indeed hook shot out. 2-level difference. Double pulverize comes across, but Huni not an easy target. Sword Art comes in. The taunt as well. And okay, Zhonya's cutting its weight there. Is Ursa going to stay alive? Flash the way. Stays in there. Power Vivo can't find the kill, so okay. That act has been useful. Insanity trying to get away. Able to do so just barely. But now Immortals are forced to run back to the base, heal up as TSM takes every single structure.
Lost was killing the top side. Power of Evil now going to be able to knock down this mid lane tower. Immortals trying to look. They do force out some flashes there, so Power of Evil and Lost did both lose their flash, but they have a base in absolute shambles.
The flash, shield comes down, puts his own up, and Sword Art doesn't even lose health as the fight comes across. Raze ults, tries to cut away, and yeah, he lives. But oh my gosh, was that costly. Huni's ult's going to come back before too long, and they can just keep the siege going. Baron buff timing out, sure, but TSM
didn't recall, but now the rest of the team has reconvened.
Getting that scuttle such a big deal because it means they know what Immortals are up to the entire time. Going for the pick on Sword Art. They know the cooldowns are gone this time around, but they can't quite get into the fight. Pee-wee zones them out. Headbutt Pulve comes across to get a deletion. They get one. They're looking for Huni now as well, but Speaking coming around the backhand side, looking for Xerxes. Shockwave not going to catch anything. It's a 2-for-1 so far. The re-engage finds a kill. 3-on-3, but Lost is here. He's already got a triple, and he's looking for the quadra. Revenge is forced to flash away. The Devil for Insanity not enough to carry this fight. It's a 10,000 gold difference. There's minions inside the base, and the Ocean's still standing back up.
Lost
Revenge is going to die for this one, and this is TSM. Whoop, they get the snipe, they get the killer instinct, and Lost gets an unofficial quadra, walked into the base. TSM with the Bud Light Ace going to take home a victory, a 3-0 weekend, and a 4-2 record puts him in 3rd place.
Nicely done, TSM. Back-to-back days, looking strong here. Looking proactive with the Shen ultimates, controlling the dragons, getting that soul. Really a great showing from them here today, and we saw them looking